Him managing the Allinson after a 3-0 win against Biggleswade FC. Lee, before we get into the match, how happy are you with the win?
Yeah, I mean, as I said to you, over the last few games, it's for me important to win games because it creates a good environment to be in. But at the same time, it's really about getting minutes into people and trying to. I think we're at a stage now where we need to start to understand how we want to play. So all round, I'm happy today. I thought it was a brilliant exercise, and I love the way Dave's team likes to play, and he gets some playing from the back, and that was a good workout for us. So I'm really pleased with it.
Yeah, first half I feel that we used that to our advantage in playing out. We squeezed on quite hard and worked hard. How would you describe the first half?
Yeah, I mean, I think last year we were a big physical side. I think we've still got that element of play to us, but we've got a real energy about us this year, and we've gone slightly younger with a couple more experienced lads defensively, and you can hear the voices all over the pitch. It's not just coming from me and Eddie now, it's coming from players. We're pushing hard, we're working extremely hard, and players are coming off really shattered after 60 minutes, which is exactly what we want. We pressed the ball brilliantly first half, we worked them extremely hard, we forced them into errors, and we took 3 of our 5 or 6 chances that we had. I'd like to have hit the target more. We had 7 or 8 corners that possibly we could have done better on. But all round, as a workout in the first half, I thought it was terrific.
Second half was a little bit scrappier, but we're still creating chances. How would you evaluate the second half?
Yeah, I like the second half because I felt it was more of a league game where you're sort of 2-0 up, you don't want to give away a lead. At the same time, you need to play the conditions. We were against the wind. They come at us and caused us problems. But once we started to turn them and stretch the game, I thought we'd done very well again. And as I say, we had a real bite about us, which is exactly what we want. So second half, I mean, we've changed 11 players, or 10 players except for Donks as well. So it was a really good second half in terms of probably more realistic to how the league's going to be. But we managed the game brilliantly, and again we've kept a clean sheet, which I'm pleased about because it's important, as I say, before the season. We need to be keeping these clean sheets and working hard at doing the right things in the right areas, which I felt we'd done. A little bit sloppy towards the end, but as I say, when you make 10 changes, that always happens.
Obviously, Biggleswade FC are probably the closest Biggleswade to us. Do you feel this match was about status?
Possibly. As I said to you, I think it's important that we show that we are the better side in terms of levels, because we are the highest team in Biggleswade in terms of we're at step 3. So it was important that we didn't just turn up today and think, oh, it's another friendly. And I think you see that in our performance. I think we worked extremely hard. I think they got frustrated towards the end. I think they threw in some tackles, but we threw them back at them. And as I say, there's no hard feelings after the game. We all shake hands and move on. And I wish them all the very best for the season. It's a fantastic achievement getting where they've got. It's going to be tough for them. They know that, and but I'm sure they'll do very well. They'll cause lots of upsets in that league. They've got some really good players all over the park. But as I say, it was important for us today to come out and show real intent to our play, which I felt we've done.
Well, for Mikel had to come off throughout the game due to injuries. Can you just kind of update us on him?
Yeah, Mikel was just tightness. He's been at Peterborough all week, and he was just a little bit tight. And I thought it was very good first half. Probably one little lapse where he was a little bit casual on the ball. And Rose just a knock on the foot. He'd be absolutely fine. He actually wanted to go back on, so it was just precaution to take them both off. Joe as well just got a little knock on the head, so we got him off. So yeah, it was just more precaution really with them boys.
We had another youth product come through today from Biggleswade EJ, Mohammed. How important do you feel it is that we create that pathway?
Yeah, massively. We've got obviously a lot from our 18s last year playing senior football. Luke was still in and around it. Lewis Thomas has come through, and Mohammed now, who's under 16s, like season just gone, 17s now. Huge future at the game, and I want people to come and give it a go at this level. We want to have a pathway. We want players to succeed, and we want players, if they're not good enough for this level, that they stay in non-league football, because there's a pathway for them. They can earn a little bit of money, and that's what we're all about. So we've got to crack on now and take that forward to what's going to be a real tough game on Tuesday.
And what can you tell us about Tuesday's game?
Yeah, it's a good one. I'm looking forward to it because, as I say, other than the St Albans game, I felt we've had a lot of the games our own way. Today was a little bit different. It was more of a battle, which I enjoyed. But we're going to be under severe pressure on Tuesday, and it's how we cope with the pressure. Can we not leaving gaps in and around the 18-yard box for them to cause us problems? We need to work hard. We need to try and match them for as long as we can. They're going to be fit. They're full time. Luke, Cam, we've got a fantastic side there this year. I really think they're going to be challenging for playoffs. So it's going to be a real good test for us. and we need to work hard, and we need to show that we can compete with these sides to push on again for next season.
Brilliant, thank you.
Cheers, mate.